Hello YouTube, B3 here back with another kicking action figure review. Today is over one of my favorite, more recent figures. Not a favorite in my collection yet, but definitely one of the best recent figures I've gotten. It is the Power Rangers Dino Charge Action Hero Series Villain Ice Monster. Yes, he's part of the villain wave, or the first villain wave, there might be another, I hope, for Power Rangers Dino Charge. And you know, he's really cool. This is a really cool figure. The best villain figure I have so far. I don't have terribly many villain figures, but I do have several. I have this guy, Bones, Wrench, Fury, and Vivix. So I do have several villains for this line. I do plan on getting all of the Dino Charge villains. I definitely plan on getting the Legacy Lord Zed, who's the same scale as these guys. I don't think I'll be getting Legacy Ivan Ooze because I don't think he's worth the price point. Technically, Lord Zed isn't really worth the price point either, but he has more nostalgia value, I guess. he's the big bad from Mighty Morphin. He and Rita Repulsa. If they made a Rita Repulsa, that'd be pretty cool. I'd get her too. But yeah, here he is, Ice Monster. Awful name. Super uncreative. I mean, his name doesn't have to be, like, super fancy. I mean, look at your other villains. Wrench, Fury, Bones. Just, like, basic descriptions of them. How about this guy, Blizzard? Glacier. You know? Those all would have been fine names. But no, Ice Monster. Really? Come on. The Sentai's come up with awesome names. I don't remember this guy's name from the Sentai, but he was one of my favorite monsters in the Sentai, which totally works out because he's one of my favorite figures in this line. Once again, just a reminder for those of you who don't know, I have not watched Dino Charge. I've only watched Super Sentai Kyuger, which is the predecessor from Japan. So, yeah. Very good figure, lots of great detail. You see like his rib cage, and he's got this gem here. Got the glacier shoulders, which are very cool. Big head sculpt, kind of like Ice Statue of Liberty with a saber-toothed skull. Like, that's crazy creative. That's really cool. Like, gem there, you know, the eyes are yellow. I love these big hands. This is what drew me to the character in the Sentai too. I love these big like claws, these big ice claws with the gems in them. One thing that's kind of weird is the thumb kind of looks like a penis. Like, that's a penis. It's got the curvature. It's got a head. It even has a freaking head. That's a wiener. That's a stinking wiener right there. It's a wiener. But anyways, you know, he's got like these little bumps on him, which kind of lead down to like these laced skates. The blades are like up here, so they can like kick and cut you, which is cool. And he also, you know, has plenty of detail on the back. Not a lot of paint on the back, but honestly, not that much less than what's on the front. He's got like, you know, he's sectioned off here. That light's really reflecting light back into my camera. Should have thought about that more. But now, you know, articulation, not much side to side on the head, which is really my big articulation complaint on this guy. He's got these little ice things here, which I guess are design accurate, but at the same time, they really hinder head movement. He could get much cooler poses if he could move his head side to side more. The arms swivel all the way around, which is really good. He's got an elbow bend, which is nice. He's got a swivel, which lots of these villains don't seem to have any swivels on their arms, and he has that. In and out on the legs. Forward and back, not much back really, because there's this like ice skirt thing, but forward, you know, a nice little bit. Great knee bend, a fantastic knee bend. It goes like 90 degrees, so that's really good. Nothing on the feet, but none of these figures have anything on the feet. However, he does have much more articulation than most of these villain figures. Vivix might have better articulation. I haven't messed around with Vivix in a while, but like for a main villain, this guy has the best articulation out of any of the figures I have so far, because you know, I have Wrench, and Wrench is really good, but he doesn't have a knee bend, even though he clearly could. But he doesn't. But Ice Monster, you know, fantastic. Just fantastic articulation. Other than that head. But, you know, that I can look past that. But yeah, let's get into some size comparisons now. Now here's Ice Monster with some other villains from the show. Here on the left we have Fury, aka Dogold, depending on which show you watch. Japanese or American. And then here on the right we have Bones. Fury, I believe, is from Wave 2, maybe. Bones is from the same wave as Ice Monster. Both villains, though. Fury almost seems short. But, you know, it's fine. I think Ice Monster was one of the bigger ones, actually. Also, Fury's suit fits better, is what I'm trying to say, I guess. Like, this is a bigger suit, is what I mean. Like, for the suit actors. I'm so glad Suitmation is still a thing. Even though it's actually what's killing Super Sentai is Suitmation because it's so expensive. It's not cost effective. These shows aren't as cost effective anymore, so they're kind of dying. Hopefully the shows won't die out. They'll just be replaced by animation or something. But you don't. There's just a charm that Suitmation has that you can't really replace, in my opinion. I grew up watching Suitmation stuff, like, you know, original kaiju movies, Power Rangers, Masked Rider, Super Sentai, Kamen Rider, Ultraman. I grew up with all that stuff, so Suitmation is a big thing for me. Suitmation and stop motion, I'd kill for more of that in movies and stuff today. I really would. But yeah, you know, he looks good with the other villain figures. Now here's Ice Monster with some of the Dino Charge Rangers, and you know, they share action hero molds with Super Megaforce as well. So the Super Megaforce figures will scale about the same way that these guys do. And if you don't believe me, you know, there's Quantum Ranger. So, but yeah, you know, here on the left we have Dino Charge Gold, on the right Dino Charge Pink, obviously, and they scale up great with him. You know, he's bigger than them, as he should be for, you know, this type of villain. And it's really great. You know, the scaling is superb. So what are my final thoughts on the Ice Monster from Power Rangers Dino Charge Action Hero series? Well, Villain Ice Monster is a dumb name. But this figure is not dumb at all. It's a great figure. The best villain figure I have from this line so far. And I got him before lots of the other Power Ranger figures I've been reviewing recently, and he has not left my chair side. I mess with him all the time. He's absolutely wonderful. But yeah, you know, I'm going to give this figure 5 out of 5 stars. You know, obviously he's no figure art, but I'm giving him 5 out of 5, not compared to all the action figures I have. It's 5 out of 5 compared to other Dino Charge figures. He is the best figure I think I've gotten from this line so far. Totally original sculpt, enough detail and paint to get by, enough articulation. He's got good detail and paint and articulation. He really does. I'm really excited about this figure. It's very good. Bandai America just did very well on this figure, and I'm very happy. So yeah, that's it, you guys. As I said, rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, all that jazz. And yeah, I will see you all later. Thanks for the support.